Yo, how you doing? Quick video on the Joe trade from yesterday we took for the group. Going to be doing these trades, walkthroughs a lot this year. Maybe make a little series out of them and maybe even have a pre-trade video sorted and have a whole walkthrough rather than me sitting and talk about it at the end. So I'm going to do these for winners and losers, not just winners, but ones that have a good educational story around them, in which Joe did. Simply mostly took the trade based off the fact I was expecting a short squeeze to happen, right? So we can talk about why I took the trade, what I saw, and reasons for getting out, etc, etc. So the Joe trade, well, like I said, was based simply because of a squeeze that I anticipated was going to happen. So what we had overnight, we can go onto a new sheet. This. So a really nice trade yesterday, and got some solid profits over it. But basically, what we had was key level of support on Joe that was broken. This 4-hour support was broken, and then we get this breakdown below the support here. So we had this breakdown below support. So there could have been two options really. You could have waited for Joe to break back above the support for that squeeze higher, but because a lot of the shorting was done, which I'll show you in a second, in the lower half of the box, as soon as we had this break on the M30 chart around here, this is when we took the trade, and you can see it basically just started impulsing from there. So if we go to the Coinalyze, we can see that the support area I marked was around that 0.57 area. So if we mark that on the chart, 0.57, we can see here how we can tell that the short's entering. We get this large increase in open interest. We had this large decrease in futures CVD with spot CVD actually creeping up. So then what we have is this this crossover in our CVDs, and also it doesn't necessarily have to be a crossover, but we can see that spot bid pass starts to pick up whilst shorts are still entering into the lows on the 5-minute chart. On the 5-minute chart, we can even see that we had some momentum divergences picking up here as well, right, with the lower lows on price and the higher lows on the momentum divergent indicators that I use, right? So what we had was all those shorts entering, and not just a small amount of shorts, there was quite a lot. You know, we were looking at like a 50% OI increase, and something I forgot to mention was using Ryan Terminal. So Ryan Terminal is a website I use every day. I'll put it in the description, but it's a website I use every day and basically check the first thing in the morning. And yesterday morning, Joe was at the top of the list on the OI change, really high up, had really negative funding, large open interest increase, and it's basically just got squeeze written all over, right? When we have such negative funding with spot bid creeping up and futures still shorting, it's a recipe for disaster for anyone looking to step in on the sell side. So what we done then was we waited for Joe to break this small area of a resistance. Here, waited for Joe to break that small area of resistance, and we took the long. Invalidation for me is if we failed to continue here. If price had rolled over, I would have looked to cut, as likely we didn't squeeze price. Usually when you get these breaks and you have such a large amount of shorts stepping in below, you want to see the squeeze happen as soon as these positions are offside. We can see it already failed once. If it failed again, likely the squeeze would have never come and price probably would have continued lower. You want these squeezes to almost happen instantly, in which case it did. We ended up taking TP1 on this push here, and then TP2 towards that, I think it was the 18% mark around here, and eventually stopped in profit around here, unfortunately. But, you know, from there, we can see how price just unwinded. You know, with these squeezes, you want to continue to move your stop up as you just ride the wave. You know, we can see that with price increasing here, we had a large amount of decreasing OI. You know, we didn't actually take much of the OI out. Probably these shorts were hedged in the long side, so they were never actually forced, their hand was never forced out. But we can see on the, oh, apologies, that's the wrong one. We can see if we go here how the trade actually played out. We took a long on the break here. Shorts are trapped offside because we could see that from the open interest. Increase open interest, decrease in CVD, decrease in price. That's telling us that shorts are opening. Shorts are offside, so we look to trade against them. It is really as simple as that sometimes, and when you have such large outliers like this, especially when they pop up on CoinScreener, it's a no-brainer trade to take. They're an A+ trade setup. So I hope this was useful for you, and I look forward to seeing you guys in the next one. Thank you very much.